Hello everyone, and welcome to Coordinating Conjunctions. So, what is a conjunction? Well, a conjunction is a word that can join two or more verbs, nouns, adjectives, adverbs, phrases, or independent clauses together. Now, there are many types of conjunctions in English, but in this video, I'll be talking about the 7 coordinating conjunctions. They are for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. And you can remember them with the acronym FANBOYS. Let's look at some examples of each one, beginning with for. Now, for usually means because or since. For instance, in the example, Carrie did poorly on the math test today, for she didn't have time to study last night. Now, this means because she didn't have time to study last night, okay? And in this particular case, for is connecting two clauses, right? The first clause is Carrie did poorly on the math test today, and the second clause is she didn't have time to study last night. Okay? It connects the clauses. And the next one we'll look at is and this means in addition to. Now, just a note, and is probably the most common conjunction in English. All right, so you'll use this a lot. So in the first example, we have Jeremy has a car and a motorcycle. Here we're connecting nouns, right? Car and motorcycle. The next example, Irene sang and danced at the party last night. Here we're connecting verbs, right? Sang and danced. And we have Marcy's dog is small and cute. Here we're connecting adjectives, okay? Small and cute. In the next example, Hannah did her homework quickly and efficiently. We have two adverbs, quickly and we have efficiently. In the final example, we have I enjoy fishing in lakes and camping in the mountains. And here we're connecting phrases. Okay, you got it? Next we have nor. And the meaning is and not. And the aspect is negative in the sentence. So for example, neither the driver nor the passengers were hurt in the car accident. Here we're connecting the nouns the driver and the passengers, right? We're saying neither one of them. Now, neither is usually used with nor in sentences, and if they're both in the same sentence, you have to use them together. All right? What I see a lot of students do is they use or instead of nor, and they say things like neither the driver or the passengers were hurt in the car accident. All right? You can't mix them up. If you're going to use neither, then you have to use nor if they're both in the same sentence. You got it? All right. The next one we'll look at is but, which is always contrasting something. It means however. All right, so for example, in the first one, we have Rosemary lives in the country, but she works in the city. Here we're connecting two independent clauses, okay, with but. And in the next example, I learned a lot about conjunctions today, but I still need to practice writing much more. All right, we're doing the same thing here. We're connecting two independent clauses. Okay, and just remember, you can substitute however in here, and it still works. Let's try one. Rosemary lives in the country, however, she works in the city. Okay? That's really what but means. It's a contrast between the two ideas. Okay? All right. Next, we have or, which means either. There's a choice between two things, and this is usually you have a sense of it being positive, all right? The opposite of nor. So, for example, sightseeing is best done either by tour bus or by bicycle. Here, we're connecting the two phrases, by tour bus and by bicycle, and either is usually used with or, all right? You can't mix these around. You can't say sightseeing is best done either by tour bus nor by bicycle, okay? We have to use the or. So either or, and like I said before, it's neither and nor. Got it? Next, we're going to look at yet, which means but, meaning a contrast, and although. So let's look at the examples and see how it looks. So the first example is Susan likes surfing, yet she hates scuba diving. In this sentence, it's a feeling of a contrast, right? It's but. All right? She likes surfing, but she hates scuba diving. You see, I can even put but in there. And the next example, my soccer team played well yesterday, yet they still lost the game. Now it's more of although. Let's substitute and see what happens. My soccer team played well yesterday, although they still lost the game. You see how it is? And both of these examples show the connection between two independent clauses. All right, and now our final coordinating conjunction. The coordinating conjunction so usually means therefore or in conclusion. All right, let's look at the example. Murray got excellent grades in school, so he will be attending UCLA this fall. So in this case, we're using it as a conclusion, right? Because he got excellent grades, he will be attending, all right? And so is connecting two clauses here. Okay, that's all for this video. In my next video, I'll have a test for you to see how well you understand these coordinating conjunctions. Thanks again for subscribing, and remember what I always say, keep practicing! See you next time!